Music reviewer, YouTuber, meets Ethan and Hila, apologizes instantly, like to apologize for people who were hurt or upset by this.
All he did was he posted a picture with some YouTubers that he liked. That was literally the only thing that he did. And as a result of that, he got insane backlash because Ethan and Hila are...
He says he's pissed off at Ethan for not looking into this situation. I am pissed off at him, but I also know that he and his wife are Jewish. We got some big stuff to go over because it's just so incredibly spineless and cucking out, if you will. Is there another term for cucking out that you think is more appropriate for what we're about to discuss here?
This is cuckoldry, I would say, of the highest order.
Of the highest order.
Of the absolute highest order. I cannot believe... Originally, when you read the first few messages, it seems like it's just ordinary cuckoldry, and then it becomes, upon more information being released, like a higher form of cuckoldry.
Okay, let's get into this. So I don't know. We should just really start from the beginning. Okay, so I'm just going to read this as this was given to me by Jesus himself. Bradtaste, who, by the way, as far as I can tell, is a who megalol YouTuber. Pretty much no traction or anything. Very small. I
don't think he's a YouTuber. I think isn't he like a musician guy or something? This should be in the show notes, right?
The show notes. I like now that, Bradtaste Spineless was the thing that came up with. That was weird.
Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm having an LSD moment.
Okay, Bradtaste and music. Oh my, he's live. We might.
We have a live... we can do live. This is our first live commentary stream.
We might be able to have a conversation with this guy. He's probably not going to want to, but that's fine. Anyways, his videos, 17K views, 40, 75K. These are not the numbers you want to see when you have 400,000 subscribers. Probably not. Anyways, let's get into it. So this guy, how do we say it? This guy, he posted a selfie with our good friends that we spent a tremendous amount of time with, Ethan and Hila Klein.
Yes, we did indeed. Influencing their political opinions behind the scenes.
And, these guys, we really love Ethan and Hila. But anyways, let's go right to the Reddit post here. This is where it all started, if you will. So, music reviewer, YouTuber, meets Ethan and Hila, apologizes instantly due to backlash. Okay. This image made a statement that I did not intend to make. And I'd like to apologize for people who were hurt or upset by this. I also apologize for my quick response as it was dismissive towards people who care about me and others deeply. I appreciate you looking out for me.
Okay, just as a quick thing, okay?
Yeah.
In case you think we're cutting out like a part where he made a tweet with a big political message and he started saying that he is pro-Palestinian genocide and supports the Zionist regime destroying... Okay, none of that happened. He literally just posted a picture, okay? All he did was he posted a picture with some YouTubers that he liked. That was literally the only thing that he did. And as a result of that, he got insane backlash. And the backlash was because Ethan and Hila are literal Nazis, I guess, literal Jewish Nazis. And yeah.
You know what's funny? In the scope of Jews out there, Ethan and Hila, they're like the most cucked of the Jews because they were like, oh yeah, like they were pushed to the limit. Like as far as a Jew can be pushed publicly, I think.
And every time they're arguing or debating with Hassan, when Ethan was, he would always be like, yeah, I agree that Zionists are definitely the worst people in the world, but also like, I feel like Hamas is kind of bad too. And Hassan would be like, no, bro, you were right in the beginning, and then you went way wrong. And that's why I can't keep my chat from calling you and your wife Nazis. Sorry, bro. But yeah, it was like the most cucked, like most couched, like safest possible response that you could possibly have to the situation. And people treat these guys like they're literal on the ground, IDF super soldiers extinguishing the lives of Palestinian children all
Klein
across.
Was in the Special Mossad Child Assassination Unit, CAU, is how they, or because they roll it a little bit over there in Israel, like that. So yeah, she was in that. Anyways, we got another image. Okay. Yeah. Jesus. I want to reiterate, I guess, again, real quick, just that Ethan and Hila are like the most, like, not Steven person when it comes to Israel ever.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like, they're defenders of Palestine, basically. A little bit. Anyways, let's read this.
Are you implying that I wouldn't defend Palestine?
No,
you think
I am
are you
definitely-
saying I'm pro-genocide, or are you saying that I am pro-child murder, or I need you to clarify that statement?
I think that you would say the might makes right, and the ends justify the means, and you know that the Jews were there first 2,000 years ago. So in your book, that's what matters the most.
I disagree.
Okay, I saw that you really quickly tapped the wrong scene there. Real
I
quick.
changed my mind about 120 milliseconds after I tapped the top one. I was like,
Yeah.
did the camera really go on top? And I was like, it could, but actually, you know what? I think I actually went on bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right, so I'm aware that being around Ethan and Hila at the moment, Hila.
Yeah, it's actually Hila, I was
Hila.
going to say.
Sorry, I don't. The non-Jews.
I didn't want to correct you on it because
Yeah.
it's like kind of embarrassing. Also, that the that C, you only do the when it's like CH, and it's usually in the middle of words. But you know, if you want to just
That's just what we tell the
the goyim.
the goyim.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Did you know that you only call them goyim when it's like a Jewish person who's not like
you're
actually
never supposed
adhering?
to.
You're not supposed to call an actual
but
Gentile.
you've ascended to honorary status, so I can let these secrets be known.
I'm
to
here
you.
to check your Jew card. That's what they sent me back to do. Okay.
Right. Earlier we were there with the Swiss Army knife, cutting some stuff. Anyways, okay, I'm aware that being around Ethan and Hila at the moment is very questionable. I wanted to meet them despite people's valid criticisms of them. What the?
I like how he was like on a fact-finding
Yeah.
UN mission where he was
Yes.
like, I've heard horrible, deplorable things about them, but despite that, I still wanted to like make the journey. I wanted to make the pilgrimage out to YouTube Con or whatever the fuck to see them, just so I could see for myself. Are they actually like the hooked-nosed demons, goblins that people in real life claim that they are? I want to see this.
Yes. Okay. I'm aware that this is a bad look. Posting a photo with them upset many people. Not the best decision on my part. Literally acting like he took a photo, I guess, with who would be the equivalent of an actual living person that you could take a photo with, that you would actually have to like really, because like you would take a photo with anyone, I imagine, and not be like, I'll take a photo with Trump. I'll take a photo with Biden. I'll take a photo with
Nick
Bernie.
Fuentes?
Yeah, I would. Who would you not take a photo with?
I would take a photo with anybody. I don't give a well, not anyone. I mean, if there's like an actual like convicted serial killer, multi-child rapist person or some bullshit.
Yeah, pedophiles are out for sure. That's not a good look. All right, next slide, please.
Serial killer, multi-child rapist person or some bullshit.
Why am I hearing myself? What'd you do? Not a good look. Oh, you had the Twitter tab open. Problem solved.
Why is it that Twitter decided to replay over and over again?
It really wanted to drive home that you should not take photos with pedophiles, which is so weird because there's like photos of like so many people that have time with Epstein, like Trump. Have you seen the Trump Epstein photos?
No, but I know that he's supposedly on those flight logs, but for some reason the Trump was like conveniently.
Why do we not care that this is like? There's so many. It's not like, hey, here's one photo. No,
because I think the people that care the most about this Epstein shit are all conservative. So why the fuck would they say anything about Trump?
It's another time. Look, pink tie, red tie, magenta tie, different time, doesn't count. Okay, younger man. What else we got here? He's there though. He's on them planes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait. Click that second picture.
This one.
No. I'm sorry.
This one.
Do you think? Okay.
Partying with Epstein.
Wait. Come with me.
I'm with you. I'm on a journey.
Okay. Do you think? Hold on.
Yes. Oh, we're about to get into some face blindness.
No. Hold on.
I'm trying to imagine who you were going to say that Jeffrey Epstein looks like. Who are we thinking?
On the left. Okay.
Steve Irwin?
A little bit.
Just because he's making the face?
No, and he's got like the hair kind of and the facial features.
Okay.
Where's chat with me? Are we at 20% approval on that one?
Do you have one for Epstein too, or no? Just for Trump?
I can't think of anyone for Epstein.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Damn, I got 40%. That's actually higher than I thought. We take those.
Those are your sycophants. Wait, you knew that they were problematic and why? Then why would you ever want to meet them? If you knew that Ethan/Hila were Zionists, Hila herself was in the child assassination unit, why even risk your reputation for that meeting?
Just as a heads up, to be clear, if you're an Israeli citizen and you're not an Arab, you have to
Orthodox
participate.
Jews, right? They get out of it?
I think they just lost their case.
Really?
I think they have to be in the military
But
now.
back then, if you're an Orthodox Jew.
But anyway, so all of these people are required to serve in the IDF. So apparently you can't meet any Jew that lives in Israel, but okay.
Yep. Why even risk your reputation for that meeting? Well, Brad says, I wanted to meet them because they were famous, and I had the opportunity to watch a creator who is a pivotal part of my childhood and early YouTube adventures. Who else remembers the marijuana segment with H3H3? Do you remember that one?
Wait, Vape Nation?
Vape Nation.
I remember the Vape Nation.
The Vape Nation.
Where he would do the thing and the thing.
How was it? Wait, well, backwards like this?
Yeah.
Vape Nation? Yes. I had no care for the moral implications at the time. I just wanted to feel cool. This dude's actually like, listen, I just wanted to hang out with Hitler. I wasn't really thinking about all the Jews that he was gassing at the moment. That's the level we're at. Okay. So, interesting. Okay, that's number one. Now, let's go. Nicholas Diorio. This is the fucking Bunty King, just to be clear. Right?
That's such an old reference. I don't think most of my audience even knows who Bunty King is. Do you even know who Bunty King is?
I thought this is the Bunty King.
Wait, what is Bunty King to you?
A person?
Who is Bunty King?
Nicholas Diorio? Am I retarded? I may be. Slightly. Go ahead, explain it to me instead of leaving me hanging.
Well, he's just, first of all, he's black.
Okay, so not the same person then. Well, I don't know.
Anything's possible these days, but probably not.
Okay.
And then I think
that's my mistake.
I think Bunty King was an old blood sports debater dipshit that I argue with.
I thought this was this dude. I didn't think forward. I don't know. I saw something somewhere and I was like, oh, okay, that was the new name of that person. I didn't know.
Okay.
I'll take the L. Here. That's for me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm taking it. Okay. There it is. All right. Anyways, you are a slave to your audience, said Bunty King. I know he's staying as Bunty King. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, based.
And then this guy, I guess he pussed out and deleted all of his messages. Yep. Okay. Whoopa! The famous people in question are hated by a lot of people for really strong and dangerous opinions. And I plastered my smiling face next to them and posted it online. I've become sloppy. I should be more harsh on myself. I'm better than that.
I'm sorry. Also, who? No, not to be mean, and I'm trying to be like I'm not trying to little bro anybody or be like a conceited celebrity asshole. But like, who the f are you? What? He's acting like this guy's like the voice of the nation's youth, and it's like, guys, I think I made a huge misstep, and I feel like I'm leading so many people down a bad path. Like you're just like a random, very small like music online. Like you can't post pictures with people if they were ever Israeli citizens. Like what an unhingedly weird position to take.
Yeah, like this guy has less clout than Chocolate Rain Dude by far.
Implying Chocolate Rain Dude doesn't have much clout?
No, he has a lot. But this dude has a lot less.
That's like me saying like I want to play for the NBA, and you're like, you're less tall than Shaq.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but like
you are. Okay. Then Ethan and Hila. Well, I guess just Ethan or whoever runs this account.
You don't think Ethan runs his own account?
Well, him and his wife might collectively run the account as a socialist. I don't know, something.
Yeah, are they socialists?
I'm still waiting to know what these strong and dangerous opinions are. I believe our good friend Dan Can't Stream also tweeted something.
Just as a heads up, if anybody ever takes a picture with me and I see them like tweeting out like fucking disavowals of me,
full docs.
You're getting full done. At least minimum. Like my God, grow the fuck up, Jesus.
This is a really good tweet from a really funny guy. Hopefully you never make the mistake to be pictured with Jews again. See how I did the star?
Nice. Yep, very
That's
nice.
Because we don't want them.
You don't want to.
We don't want them Googling us and finding us.
Good job.
Right?
Good for you. Good for you.
I know these ones have said some very extreme things, so it's good you distanced yourself. I personally couldn't believe it when they said 10/7 was a tragedy. One of them was even born in Israel. Spineless, which he is.
What an unbelievably strong statement.
And I also said it before you. My tweet was before your tweet. Just so.
What tweet did I don't even remember tweeting about this, did I? Oh, I think I quote tweeted him. I called him soy. It was like 2 a.m. I don't even care.
Yeah, but you saw obviously the superior tweet, and then you're like, okay, how can I just take this down a level? All right. Anyways, he admits to cucking out. I feel like if this is going on audio, now I have to start like saying what we're looking at. So now we're looking on the screen at a tweet from Bradtaste saying, "Yes, I backed down and gave up. Call it spineless. I can handle it. Some people calling me a genocide supporter is not something I am fit to ever fucking deal with. You think this makes me happy? Cleaning up this mess? I'd love to be able to take a photo and post it normally." But you can still call him he's a genocide supporter right now.
It's just like we're not even on the most cucked part yet. This is still like this is cuckoldry level 1. We haven't even gotten to the advanced cuckoldry yet. Okay.
I don't know 100% if this screenshot is real or not. Well, it's been removed.
Oh, this is Oh
yeah. Why did it get removed?
Oh, you should investigate. Who do you think removed it? I bet Foreskin.
Hold on,
Foreskin removed it.
We're gonna find this out right now. 1 second.
How do you know it was real? I guess I don't, but a person DM'd me on Twitter the same thing, saying, "Hey, did you see this? This guy tweeted and deleted it." I guess it could be the same person who DM'd me on Twitter. It could have been the person who posted on Reddit, but...
You are a sex offender and a sexual abuser.
Do you think he actually tweeted it? Now I'm wondering, what if the guy that DM'd me on Twitter is the same guy that posted this on the subreddit?
We could be doing misinformation, but it's so sweet, the misinfo. It seems like...
I feel like it seems like somebody would tweet about it.
After 32 seconds, this person screenshotted this. Wait, but then people are saying how it feels to spread misinformation.
Oh, shit. Wait. I should be able to check and see if the screenshot on my Twitter says 32 seconds, right?
I suppose.
Talk to your people.
My people, Shabbat Shalom. I'm coming to you live on this festive Tuesday. You know, Jews have a lot of holidays. It's a little overwhelming, especially when you live in a Jewish neighborhood. There's just every day there's today is the day of 1,000 festival of lights or something. There's just so much bad shit that have happened to Jews. There's a lot of celebrations that need to happen. It's like we're still here.
Wait, what was the date for this?
The date. This was 1 day ago, yesterday.
Bro, I swear to God, I think that Twitter deletes your DMs sometimes.
I can't believe they would do that.
Like, I think, because sometimes, like, I'll complain on stream, like, I get so many death threats, because I get so many different death threats, like, every week. But then when I go to check my DMs, I'll only see, like, one for the last, like, month. I'm like, am I going crazy? Or
the accounts probably get deleted.
You think the guy that DM'd me, his account got deleted?
Yeah, probably. He probably also... People who tweet death threats probably tweet them to a lot of people, and then some of the other people delete them. And then when they delete them, you never see the death threats. You thought you were cool? You thought you were getting exclusive death threats? No. You're just on a list. You're just one in a group of people. So this may be misinformation. Anyways, he says he's pissed off at Ethan for not looking into the situation. Click. Enhance. Double enhance. Triple enhance. This morning, Ethan Klein, H3H3, posted pictures that I assume he got from this specific tweet, which was a small portion of a bigger story. I would have felt upset in his position too. I think also is better, right? I would have felt upset in his position also? Or is two appropriate there?
I actually think that for readability's sake, I think that it should have gone early in the sentence. I would say, I too would have felt upset in his position. Or I would have also felt upset in his position. I think it would work better.
I think this is not good grammatically.
Well, no, it's good grammatically. I just don't know if it's good. It's good. It's fine grammatically, but grammar is not that important. Grammar, it's more readability. Readability, I think. Readability trumps grammar in a lot of cases. Because you can write things that are, I think, grammatically correct, but stylistically like nonsense.
Gotcha. Okay. However, he is an adult who has a weak filter for what he says, and real people get hurt from it. So this is like the cry bully shit, basically, a little bit right now, right? Like you went and you tweeted out and did a bunch of shit, and now you're mad that like the bigger content creator is responding to you.
I don't even know if it's cry bullying. He's not even like bullying. He's just crying.
Well, I mean, it was kind of like a bully.
Yeah, but he's barely even bullying him. He's just crying.
Well, I mean, you're calling him an apartheid.
He's saying he has a weak filter for what he says, and real people get hurt from it. But it's like that's like barely bullying. He's just crying.
All right. Brad continues on. There's nothing wrong with being mad at him. I am pissed off at him, but I also know that he and his wife are Jewish and go through hell with trying to stand with Palestine, while people they know and love will hate them for it. It's perspective worth understanding.
Like what? This guy is like retarded.
Yes.
Like, hold on. Like he's presenting himself like he is doing some an archaeological dig, okay? Like he's uncovering these great truths like, yes, like follow me as I contemplate multiple perspectives on one of the most challenging issues of our time. He's an archaeologist who's at the playground sitting on that thing that has like the shovel. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's the scooping machine.
That's the best toy. Name a better toy at the playground when you're a kid than the scooper with the handles.
The scooper is okay, but there's two issues.
Okay? That's the
It depends
premium.
on how much they maintain your park, because kids will like scoop everything out, and by the time you sit on it...
Well, you got to push stuff back in.
Okay, yeah, but like what a toy that you have to prepare?
Okay, hold
like
on.
Jesus.
So, let's pull this up. So, playground, scooper, machine. Yes, this machine.
No, because by the time you get there, like all the sand is dug out, and then it's just like sitting there in piles next to it. And then if you get on the thing, like all the moms are looking at you like, why is this 30-year-old dude here like trying to scooper the machine shit? And you know, this machine.
No, it's the best machine at the playground.
It's not even that good, and usually they're broken. They're more prone to being broken.
I would install one at my house and put it on wheels, and then I could go and I could dig around my house. That's what I would do. They need to be a mobile version of that.
Do you know what would be sick? Imagine if you had this thing, okay, but imagine that you put wheels on it, okay, and then imagine you make it like 10 times bigger, and you throw like a gasoline engine, and then you like power the actual like things, and then you can dig real holes with it.
I'm surprised they don't have that. That's wild.
That is wild.
That is wild. They put it on tracks or something, so it has better traction too.
Oh, you mean like, you don't mean put it on tracks, you mean put it on tires that have tracks on them. You have to up really hard there, I think.
No, I mean put it on tracks. I don't think there's any tires. I would just put it, directly metal, okay, metal wheels that have inset things like a tank that grab tracks that move it forward and backwards, almost like a caterpillar.
You're looking for the word treads, I think, not tracks.
No, I believe it's tracks.
No,
actually.
I think tracks are what trains go on, which you probably spend a lot of time playing with, and that's why you're mixing it up in your head right now, because you can only remember tracks for your trains, but the boys that played with the tanks call them treads.
Hold on. Real quick. 1 second, Brad. We're going to get back to you. Tank, tracks. What are those that you see in front of you?
Those are treads.
Those are treads.
Did you just misspeak?
No. I'm repeating what you just said. That's wrong.
Oh. Okay, Google tank treads. There we go. There's some real...
It says track. This is like the did you mean?
Hold on.
Track?
Scroll up. Okay, we've got 1 track, 2 track. Then we've got 1 tread, 2 treads, 3
Tank.
treads. More of them say treads.
Okay, the first
than
result.
Tracks.
The first result is from Wikipedia that says
tank treads. It
doesn't matter. Number one.
Wait, are you gonna trust Wikipedia or are you gonna trust super droids?
I'm trusting Wikipedia. And by the way, you said that there was rubber. I don't see no rubber there. Do you see any rubber? No rubber.
That's because the rubber's been worn down on these.
Oh, this one? This is like an outdated model?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Back to Brad. By the way, Brad, if you're out there watching, I'm sure your audience has let you know, you can call in and we can talk to you live.
On the Discord.
On the Discord. You can see us. We can see you. You can explain why you're such a cucked individual, and we can try to...
We can sort them out. We can help them. We can get them explain to the
feel,
world.
Oh my God. I feel there is a way that we can help you. Maybe.
We can give him an opportunity to speak to an audience about the horrible Zionist crimes that Hila and Ethan are responsible for.
I want to know specifically what crimes they've committed, because I'm unaware.
I agree.
Okay. Anyways, thanks to those who are actually willing to let me struggle my way through this. I am still pretty pissed off at Ethan for not even looking into this situation before just guilting everyone, but I still want him and Hila to be happy and healthy. Okay.
Well, like what? Like as opposed to him who has looked into the situation extensively, or like does he think they don't know anything? Like they live there for a bit, you know?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're getting into it. Ready?
I was fucking born ready for this.
Why don't you read this one out for us?
Members of my family have died at the hands of Hamas, and it has honestly made this one of the hardest situations I've ever been presented. I understand why people are upset, and I want to make it very clear that I stand with the people of Palestine. I haven't talked to many of my family members in months because they believe that Israel's horrific actions are justified. I know they are not. Israel is committing genocide against the Palestinian people. I'm going to do my best to keep educating myself, to listen to Palestinian voices, and I hope that you guys are able to be patient with me as I genuinely try to learn. I also want to thank the people in my community whose collective outcry helped break me out of my harmful mindset.
Okay. Ethan responds. I guess responds to that. This is Brad. Someone on the crew was kind enough to get him VIP tickets so he was able to come backstage and hang out with us. Dude, what the f***? We've never got to hang out with Ethan and Hila besides the secret Jewish cabal meetings, but not like publicly.
Nope. True. Pretty cocked.
I had the chance to speak with him for a little bit and thought he was a nice guy. Here he is apologizing for taking a photograph with me. Because I'm a Zionist, in quotes. By the way, you see how he has his quotes that go down and then up here? How do you do that on a normal keyboard?
That's standard word processing on literally every single
can
fucking
you do that,
word
Can you do
app.
that in like a Discord message?
Try it. You probably can. It probably does it automatically.
I don't think it does.
Try
it just
it.
does the double quotes.
Try it.
I already know it doesn't.
Oh, let's see it then. Do it. Type in a quoted message to somebody.
Okay. You are poggers. See? It doesn't do it.
It does. It's just really hard to see on this resolution.
No.
You need 4K to see the...
I don't think so. It doesn't do it.
Jesus, what did Erudite change your name to?
What?
Sorry. Just go back to the...
I don't get the joke.
It's okay.
Okay. Whatever it wasn't funny. I feel like I don't know. Okay. You know what? Actually...
What?
Because I don't get it, and it's a bad joke.
It was... Go back. Go back to Discord, you dumb f***.
Okay.
I'm laughing and I'm saying, what did Erudite change her username to?
Yeah.
What does it say?
N. Because we're in streamer mode.
I know. What, how am I getting an L because you don't understand
that's
a simple slur
that's
joke?
The worst joke. Just anything with an N is a joke to you?
Yeah, that's...
Whatever. I'll hold on to it for you.
No, that's okay. I'll take it. You're going to earn it back soon enough anyway. You can't pass an unlit L.
You know, I'd get a W, but it would never be passed.
No, we would never give up those W's. We would start buying our own W's
exactly.
and then hoarding them on our side.
I bought 3 W's from Amazon. Look at all these W's I have. He'd be like, you don't deserve
They were just
those.
every episode, there'd be more W's popping up on each side. They would just sneak their way up during every other shot.
Okay. All right. Brad responds to Ethan. Boy, I love this. This is the best drama ever. Brad Slave responds to Ethan. From content creator to content creator, we're basically the same level of status and everything. I genuinely don't understand how anyone is supposed to handle the amount of noise that comes from having any opinion. I think I've seen every single side of this situation to be mad at me for a different reason. I'm either doing too much or not enough, and trying to make everyone happy is killing me.
Hey, here's like a quick tip. Why not be an actual person with actual opinions and beliefs instead of being a cucked, spineless who's trying to fit himself into whatever mold every single random dipshit moron on the internet is trying to make you fit into? Why not actually have like some character, some principles, some values, some shit you stand for, instead of trying to appease everybody?
You know what you should do right now? You should ask this guy if he likes dogs or cats more. He won't answer the question because if he does it, he's going to upset half his fan base.
Absolutely true.
What a cuck. Okay, let's keep going. Online leftists continue to attack Ethan. I can't believe they've done this. Oh, this one's been removed also.
Wait, who removed the last one? Why can't we see it? Shouldn't you be able to see it if you're a mod?
Yeah, you have to go to the moderation log, but we don't want them to see.
Okay.
Oh, this is a spicy one. When you've done more for the Palestinian cause than 99% of Twitter and Reddit lefties, but you're not mentally ill enough to set yourself on fire, so it doesn't count. Okay.
It's because there's a cross post. We're not allowed to do those, I think.
Oh, those are banned. Okay. Also, it's tasteless. All right. All right. That's it. That's all we got. Listen. You're never going to be able to appease everyone. It's just a fact of life. Your audience will have to accept that you like cats more than dogs or dogs more than cats. They'll have to accept that you don't like their sports team, that you don't agree with them on abortion, that you don't agree with them on X, Y, and Z. You cannot appease them all. And in the words of the most wise, Peterson, Jordan, doctor. Let's pull it up. Let's pull up the quote. Jordan Peterson, appeasement. This is the only smart thing. Actually, he's probably said other smart things. Don't you have that smile on your face. Why? Don't do it. That's bullying. Is what you're doing right now.
I didn't do or say.
Do I ever bully you for having a lisp that you work to correct? How many times have I done it?
I don't think you would ever bully me for having a lisp, and that's why I'm so thankful that you're the coolest guy.
You know what you are? You're a bad person. And I see it now. But anyways, back to Dr. Jordan Peterson. You'll be held to a higher and higher and soon impossible to maintain ethical standards by the very mob you currently wish to please. Then you will make a mistake and they will devour you with glee. Please take this warning seriously. I liked you. And you know what's the best part about this? You know who this is to?
Who did he tweet that at?
To H3. That's right. To that man himself.
He's the actual prophet, the divine.
He saw and he spoke. Anyways, this should probably be, I don't know. It should definitely be taken home. Well, anyways, that's that. That's the situation. This guy, super cucked out. It's especially weird considering apparently, oh my God, what's going on? There's a lot of stuff there. Anyways, it's apparently very weird because he's saying that he has family killed by Hamas. That seems like that's like the next level.
Feels
of
like
this
it kind of
type
makes
stuff.
you the ultimate fucking cuck if you are.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, they would say like, oh, like so many Palestinians have been killed. Yeah, it's like Ethan and Hila did not do any of that. You're basically just saying, I'm sorry that I took a photo with some Jews. I'll try to learn from this event.
Basically,
and, moving forward, I promise to really think about the Palestinian struggle before I ever talk with, interact with, do business with, be seen with a Jew. It's just not good. Not good. We have some political stuff to go over. Biden versus Trump debate. I saw something today. Listen, you know what the solution is? It's the perfect solution.
Oh, boy.
You already know what I'm going to say, don't you?
I do. I know the perfect solution, but I don't think we have the same thing in mind. But go ahead and tell me what you're thinking.
Do you want to... I'll trust you. Okay. Do you know what the perfect solution is? I'm going to see.
I know what I know the best meme in the world would be, and it would be you should be on the Patreon at patreon.com/anything else, and you get the full video instead of the giga cucked version.
You're missing an hour and a half of content, loser.
At least
YouTube loser,
and maybe even more. Who knows?
Yeah, that's possible.
And it would be.
Don't say it.
I won't. But I will say that meme would be. It would be election destroying. But that's not what's happening, unfortunately.
Okay, my meme is that he needs a new VP coming in.
Jesus Christ, a new vice president. I don't think that could ever be. But okay,
why not? There has been, I believe, an occasion where the VP has been changed. Imagine I don't know. You got a VP that was someone young and energetic, like a Jon Stewart or something. Not Jon Stewart, but you know what I'm saying. Someone like
Young,
universally
only
fucking
70 years old instead of 85.
Like okay, some like a Barack Obama that like for the modern day that you could like have this person appeal to most Democrats, if not all. Not Bernie Sanders because he's 900 years old. Not AOC because she's too extreme. But someone, a new VP. And the idea basically would be passively that as soon as the election was over, Biden would step down and the VP would become the president. That's how you keep Biden on the ticket. And that's how you get a fuckload of votes is you have like, you know, basically Jon Stewart become his new VP. And you got to get Kamala on board.
I mean, at that point, why not just like just swap out presidential candidates if that's what you're going to do?
I think it's too late to do it. Do you think that there's any chance it will happen that they'll actually change Biden with someone? I can't imagine.
The thing is that what people don't realize, I say this, I mean, I guess they could. If the polls swing bad enough, they will. But what people don't realize, this is true in business, it's true in politics, it's true in almost anything. People like stability and predictability. I think that unless Biden slides like 10 plus fucking points or whatever, I don't think they're going to gamble on what is a total gamble on an entirely new candidate. People like to say, I brought this up over and over on stream, people like to say like, oh no, like Gavin Newsom would be so cool, or oh, this one guy would be so good. But like people thought that Cuomo was amazing and the guy got politically destroyed. Giuliani was America's mayor and he is a laughingstock now. DeSantis was supposed to represent a serious threat to Donald Trump and he was a laughingstock from the first crowd that he interacted with. Yeah. So the idea that it's so easy to predict, you know, and you know, people can say like, "Oh, Newsom was a governor. DeSantis is a governor, a really popular governor too." DeSantis had appeal across literally the entire United States, and he still got he was going to lose in his own state of Florida probably. So I don't know. I don't think that it's realistic.
Who could we actually choose to be? I mean, let's say that we're just going with replacing the VP strategy. Who would you choose to not be the Biden replacement, to be the Biden VP replacement?
I like Newsom. I mean, I don't know.
But the problem with Newsom is I don't think he has any, he's like the most out of touch outside of like major cities. Like I think any Democrats in Wisconsin or Michigan or...
What if they go hard and they just do like a Swift Kanye ticket? Taylor Swift, Kanye West. Get some real celebrity meme power in there and go hard.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a good pick. I don't know why we can't think of who it should be. Who's the best VP?
I don't think there's like an easy
Who's
good
the best
pick.
VP? Who would you choose? If you could just snap your fucking fingers
I don't know
and replace
like
Kamala.
there aren't any, nobody has built any popular politicians that aren't insanely divisive. There are popular political figures right now in the Democratic Party, but they are insanely divisive. Like AOC has like a lot of popularity on social media, but there's no fucking way. I don't think
among most Democrats. I think among the like far left, sure.
Yeah, but who's besides all the big figures like that everybody has awareness of are
hypothetically, is Jon Stewart, would that be the best case scenario? I don't know like what scandals he's had or if he's ever been accused of like fucking grabbing his boobs or no, we want careful for that one. You feel like it would have come up? It's entirely possible that nobody's dug that deep into because he hasn't ran for office before. Sure. Notwithstanding that, assuming he doesn't have any...
Oh, well, let's just assume away the hardest part of the question.
I can't assume that someone doesn't have dirt on them.
But I think that's the biggest issue.
Assume everyone has dirt on them.
Yeah, but I think that's the issue. Even if it's minor dirt, the fact that it's coming up in a novel manner, there's no new dirt on Trump. You're not digging up anything. So whatever dirt exists on a candidate is going to be like the only thing people talk about for at least a couple of weeks. And if it's worse than that, or if it trickles out, or if there's more, then you're like uber fucked. So...
Can you think of someone better than... Okay, let's go with the assumption that there is no life-destroying dirt for any candidate that you suggest. Who do you think
Michelle.
Michelle Obama? A black woman.
I think she pulls high.
No.
You don't think she pulls high right now?
This is a problem with the Democratic Party. Okay? They just need to stop trying to like do shit like that constantly. It's like when Biden was running, it's like, you know who I'm going to pick for my VP? He should have said the best candidate. Instead, he was like, I'm going to pick a woman. And it's like, okay, maybe pick the best person for the job, but, you know, a woman's nice too. Oh, my God, Jeb Bush, the centrist candidate. I love Jeb. you like Jeb? Are you a fan
No.
of Jeb? No? Okay.
Okay, here's what the real strategy should have been. I know this isn't the case, but there's a 2% hopium in my brain that holds out for this being the case, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, what should have happened is, okay, Biden has been in a top secret facility preparing, okay, for months to be the ultimate fucking debate god, okay? And he just annihilates. He's been going through opponent after opponent. They've been wheeling in people, okay? They come out all bloodied and absolutely fucking destroyed. And Biden is just the king debater. And then they do this debate. They called this one early. Biden's campaign called for it. They do this debate. They bring Trump on, okay? They have Biden do his like meme shit, all right? And he fucks up, and now Trump is all like high, you know, on his own supply and shit. Biden comes out afterwards and he speaks, you know, like, I'm fine. It's like a wink. He's like, you know, because he's totally fine. Even the next day, he does the secret fucking handshake like he's the blackest dude in town, okay? Wasn't even close. Now, for the next debate, okay, the expectations for Biden are literally, if he can come out and not royally fuck up one statement, he already looks good. But imagine if Biden comes out and he has a killer, a dominating performance in the next event. Trump is destroyed. It would just be how do you lose to the guy that 80% of the country, Democrats included, thought was literally cognitively impaired after the last debate? How do you lose that guy? Because they've been training him the whole time. This is all part of the master Biden plan. Get in, okay?
This is so much cope. But then again, I did see the video of Biden the next day, and he looked fine. Like, what the f***? Maybe they just need to do the debates earlier in the day. Maybe that's the play here.
People don't believe me, but unironically, the biggest issue that he had wasn't actually the sundowning or trying to vote a card. It was his strategy for answering was really bad.
Yeah.
The question would be like for Donald Trump, what do you think we need to do about infrastructure in the United States? And Donald Trump's answer is like, I'm not going to let the Democrats crash the sun into the earth anymore. Okay, we're going to make this country great. And that's his answer. And Biden's answer is like, well, if you look at the federal budget, there's 52% of the $400,000 trains come, and if we just allocate another $220,000, like I did in the legislation that we passed in 2019, we can get another $44,000. And it's like, why are you fitting every single statistic? Whoever prepped him for the debate is like, when you answer these questions, okay, you have to give every single statistic that you know about a particular answer. You got to get all of them in this answer. And he did it for almost every question. He's like, bro, shut the up and find like 2 points, okay? Point out the fact that his wife abandoned him because he's probably divorced. Notice that Trump's wife was not at the debate. So your wife isn't there. You're a felon and a rapist, okay? Which he did hit him on one time. And he porn star. Hammer those home over and over and over again.
I would just call him a rapist over and over again. Just like constantly be like, well, you know, that's what a or what a dude, that would be the funniest thing ever if Biden said, oh, so what, and Trump's like, huh, what? And you say, rapist says what? That or something in that order.
Yeah,
whatever.
He needs to have quips to have quips for the responses. So like when he said, for instance, when he was like, oh, and like when you were off, cheating on your wife with Stormy Daniels, and Donald Trump was like, I did not have sex with a porn star. Biden should have been like, what do you mean
did you rape her?
Exactly. Yes.
We know you're a prolific raper. You're a rapist. I can call you a rapist. You know why I can call you a rapist? Because you were convicted in the court of rape. You're the rape machine. They should call you Trump.
I would say be careful. He was not convicted. He lost a civil suit where he was being sued because rape was an allegation for damages. So I would just be careful there.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry. So you can't call him the rape machine. 9,000. Gotcha. Okay. There was the dude who said that debate performance never matters. Who's that guy? It's like this one dipshit that's called every election.
I think you're talking about Nate Silver, but I'm pretty sure.
No, not Nate Silver. It's some other dipshit. Some dipshit.
I think everybody has said this, that the polling shows that debates don't really move people much.
Who has called every election except one.
I mean, if we go by, I was going to say we go by results. If you go by debate results.
If we go by results, Trump is way up.
True.
Yeah.
Actually true. But if you go by debate results, I'm pretty sure that Hillary Clinton annihilated Trump in like every debate. But people thought that Trump won because he had like quips and that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. You were Googling something. What'd you Google for us?
I'm trying to find this dude. There's this dude who's, maybe I should remove dude, guy, who has called every election except one, says debate doesn't matter.
Oh, you're talking about the keys to the White House guy. Search for that dude. Oh, and this guy said, I've changed my mind. This week's debate does matter.
This guy. Yes, this is the dude. Here we go. 2x speed.
Why talk politics when I can check in with the best distinguished professor of American history at American University? So, what's your take on the state of play?
Yeah, quickly, I would say 10 out of 10 because 2000 was a stolen
Excuse me,
election.
why are you 2xing a video on where we're doing a show? Put 1.5 at the most.
Sorry. I think that fast.
I'm sure you do.
I would go 3x if I could on this.
Can you stop pausing the video on his face?
What? How am I supposed to pause it? It's... Oh, sorry. Press play.
Black voters, I proved in my report to the United States Commission on Civil Rights, which is still on their website. But let's not quibble about that. So, my advice to all of your viewers is take the polls and the pundits and do to their analyses what the great philosopher David Hume said you should do to works of superstition. Consign them to the flames. Polls are snapshots. They are abused as predictors, and the pundits have no scientific basis and no track record for their predictions. So let's turn to a system that does have a track record by 13 keys to the White House, which is premised on the idea that American elections are essentially votes up or down on the strength and performance of the White House party. Chris, you'll think this is very positive. It's governance, not campaigning, that counts. So where do we stand right now? 6 of these keys would have to go against the White House party, that's Joe Biden, to predict their defeat. Right now, for certain, Biden has lost 2 keys. Party mandate, because they lost House seats in 2022, and incumbent charisma, because he's no FDR or JFK. So 4 more keys would have to fall. And I've said, a lot would have to go wrong for Biden to lose. It can happen. So I will tell all your viewers what are the 4 keys you should look at. Polls can't tell you this. The pundits can't tell you what's going to determine this election. Third party. Is RFK Jr. going to get on the ballot in enough states? Is he going to...
That is actually a very interesting point. RFK, I believe, takes way more voters away from Republicans than he does from Democrats.
You underestimate. Stupidity is not consigned to a single party, unfortunately.
I understand that, but I understand.
What was that? What was that? I just heard a thing call out the time. Do you have any idea what that was?
That was your thing. That was your iPad telling you what time it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It's not, first of all, it's not 9 p.m. It's 8:02 p.m. So it sounded like it was something reading out like a future alarm.
Curious.
Say it again. What was it?
RFK takes more from Republicans than he does from Democrats. I'm not saying he doesn't take anyone from Democrats. I'm saying that his message resonates stronger, especially the anti-vaccine message, with Republicans than it does with Democrats. If I was in charge of Democratic policy, I would be driving money to RFK's campaign, unironically, I think. How do you feel about that? And also trying to, I don't know, dissuade the Green Party from running. The Green Party fucks things up. You want to give money to the Libertarian Party, and you want to give money to RFK. That's what you want to do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that sounds like a risky strategy.
Really?
The last time I looked at this, I think it was like 2 months ago, it looked like RFK was drawing pretty evenly for both parties. I don't know what that's up to now. I feel like I've seen him polling as high as 10%, but there's no way that's real. But maybe it is. But maybe, I don't know. I get a lot of people in my chat that'll come into my chat. They'll be like, "Oh, what do you think about like RFK?" And I'm like, I don't know how you could ever. I don't know what they've seen of him to make them like him. I truly have no idea.
Isn't the idea that you would push, as the Democrats, you would push exclusivity towards messages that would only resonate with Republican voters? So it'd be like, hey, listen, we're a super PAC that's funded by Democrats, and we're going to push RFK, but we're only going to push on issues that we know that won't sway Democratic voters. So we're going to push you heavy on the statements you've made about anti-vaccine. We're going to push you heavy on the statements you've made about X, Y, or Z, stuff that Democrats are going to want.
It would have to be stuff that he can attack Trump over. I feel like Trump is most vulnerable. I feel like one big vulnerability would be on gun rights. Trump passed anti-gun legislation. Obama never did. That was a big deal that Trump did that. And I think some voters were really mad at him, but I think they've forgotten that. I think you could harp on that quite a bit.
You could, except for the fact that Biden, I think they did the, what do you call it? The SBR shit.
Short barrel rifle stuff?
They had the pistol brace law that under Biden's tenure went into place, which is basically like you used to be able to go and buy effectively an SBR, but it wasn't an SBR because it was designed to be shot with one hand, but everyone who was buying it wasn't doing it, using it with that purpose. Everyone was shouldering it and using it. Like, here.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Are
Really?
you saying Biden banned this, or?
Well, this was under Biden's tenure. Here, I'll pull it
Yeah,
up.
but I don't know if that was like a law.
Well, this
I don't think that was like a law that got
Exactly.
passed.
It wasn't.
I think
It wasn't a law. It was the ATF under Biden's administration.
But I
doing
think
it.
Trump literally used an executive order to ban bump stocks. Did he not? Somebody look that up.
This is what we're talking about right here. So this is like not an SBR, but no one uses it like this. That's the problem. Everyone shoulders this and uses it like, you know, how you would imagine. Like
Not
it
me.
looks like a normal.
I shoot it like that.
You
I
shoot it-
shoot everything one-handed like that, including shotguns.
Okay.
You're just a pussy.
Really?
You're a pussy ass bitch.
Okay. That's not very nice. Okay. Well, whatever. That is what it is. It's fine.
What was the whole point of that side thing?
Why are you putting the camera on me? Why? Put it back on yourself.
Don't ever worry about where the camera is. You're not supposed to be even looking at this, okay?
Yeah, you know, it should be an automated system instead of you.
Yeah, I'll have that set up next time, okay?
Yeah, you know, you always say that, but next time comes and there's no changes every time.
There's no changes. We have consistent audio. We've got consistent video. We've got all of our fucking monitor shit hooked up. We've literally we're broadcasting to 3 platforms.
The bar
we started
is very
on
low.
time today. Okay, we've got everything is configured now. Okay, no
gotcha.
major issues. Okay,
Except for the Twitter audio replaying.
I don't know why the Twitter video randomly played. That was a request that you made. Okay, I need 3 weeks for a request for me to review them.
Sorry.
You said today. I want to broadcast. And you know what I did? I set it up in 5 minutes, and then you know what happened? We ran into a problem in the middle of the production. You know what? I fixed it in 30 seconds. So suck my masterfully huge Cuban cock.
You don't say penis, huh? Seems weird to say it.
It's like the most weirdest. It's not a good word for any. It's like the equivalent.
I
That's
feel
the
like it
equivalent
has some panache to it because no one uses it anymore.
It sounds like a word
It
people would use.
Well, maybe if you took my penis out of your mouth, you would be able to have an original thought come out of it.
An original thought come out of your penis.
Out of your mouth. But my penis is in your mouth. Got him. Okay. Okay, we have a topic suggestion. Popular TV, Baby Reindeer. Allegedly, this is a true retelling of a guy with a stalker, played by the actual stalkee. Oh, that's interesting.
Wait a second, real quick.
Yes.
Topic suggestion. From who?
From a tier 4 now tier 3 GigaChad Patreon subscriber.
Hold on. You're telling me that if you go to patreon.com/anything else and you tier 3 subscribe, that you can drive the content on this show by signing up for the tier 3 subscription level and then suggesting topics?
Apparently. I haven't seen this show, but believe me, I'm about to watch some trailers. I'm going to learn.
That's unbelievable. Let's go back. Let's continue.
It's unbelievable. Okay, so this show, which apparently is very popular, called Baby Reindeer, it's a true retelling of a guy who has a stalker. And what's notable here is that the dude is played by the actual stalkee. Is that a correct word? Stalkee? Anyways, I think like you would say like, hey, I'm stalky. That's S-T-O-C-K-Y. Anyways, the show is an 8 out of 10, and the people online figured out who the stalker was and started harassing her. She decided to tell her side. What did you just change the camera to?
I'm not even touching the camera.
I heard the tap.
I was writing a message to chat. Sometimes I can write, you know. You have the ability to do that with your Apple Pro Pen, okay? There's a reason why this thing is $300.
She decided to tell her side of the story on Piers Morgan. She mentioned that Netflix probably got one thing wrong, that she was convicted and jailed, but she wasn't. She is now trying to sue Netflix for defamation. Follow-up. Martha on Piers Morgan. First off, before we do this, let's watch the trailer.
Run the Dan clip where he explains that defamation is literally impossible to sue a public figure for. Go ahead.
Run the Steve clip where he does the Run the Dan clip meme for the 600th time, but I actually don't do what he's going to say, and then he tries to just get off the subject.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my stalker. Say hello to Mark.
Don't you say that to me! Apologize to me right now!
Can't take my mom anywhere.
That's funny. He said that in the moment. That's good. Would you be able to come up with that at stand-up just like that?
Absolutely.
You
Easily.
think
That's what
with
I
a critic,
do. I'm literally,
with a critic
I'm basically
just like
an insult comic.
There's no shot. That's funny. You know what else is interesting about this? So this dude seems like a decent actor. Oh, this is like kind of cool. This guy, I mean, not the stalking part, but
Dan is literally questioning if I could come up with a "your mom" joke on the spot. Are you? This is like my specialty.
Different. That was different. Look how fast. This is like a nervous moment. You have a crazy lady in the audience. We're gonna do it again. Here we go.
Just you understand that this is like a TV show, right?
You understand that we can act as if it's real and have a conversation. Roll clip 616
I thought that you
Steven.
were. I thought that you were. I don't even know. Wait. Okay. Hold on it.
Go ahead.
Can you look up a trailer for an action movie?
No.
Yeah, just look one up.
I don't want to.
Just look up any action movie. Give me the
I don't
keyboard.
wanna.
Just look up any action movie.
I don't
real quick.
want to.
No. Just look up any action movie real quick.
This is
just look up
something-
any. Just real quick. Just
No.
real quick. I want to say how impressive it is when a guy does an action trick.
Yes, an action
in
trick.
an action movie.
Yes, an action trick in an action movie.
Man, the comedic timing for this comedy show and the trailer.
Yeah.
You're right. You were right. It's amazing. Okay.
This is a real story of something that really happened, played by the dude himself. That's impressive.
That sounds
But
wild.
let's watch it again, and let's imagine that it's Steve up on stage getting heckled, and imagine if he can come back with this fast of a response. You ready? Let's go.
It's you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my stalker. Say hello to Mark.
Don't you say that to me. Apologize to me right now.
Can't take my mom anywhere.
Wait, what was the audience gonna say?
He said, "You're shite," because it's in Scotland.
Where?
So it wasn't even a good comeback.
It was a
Nobody
good
laughed.
It was good. It was funny, and I laughed.
Okay.
Not your typical bunny boiler story. What's a typical bunny boiler?
It's British. They always have like the dumbest fucking, like it's probably a British word for like comedy or like coming of age, or it's just don't ask.
Okay.
Bays. I have a few. I have two of these right now. This every time I check my DMs, it
Only I get to see this secret memes, and I'm in the
every
know.
time I check her DMs and she sees red, she sends me another schizo message. But she just deleted all of our, or almost all of our messages.
Oh my god.
There were like 50 messages here, but she just sends me this like every whatever. Careful holding that up. I don't know what it's even showing on camera. But like she gets mad. I think she's like assuming. Wait, hold on.
No scrolling?
What?
No scrolling.
Well, I don't give you scroll her conversation, but I don't need you scrolling on my phone. There's not much here though. I think I was
Very carefully. I was gonna scroll.
I don't even know what works. There were more messages here, but they're all deleted now. But she just like every time I read it. So now that I've read this, it's 6:32 p.m. Probably within like an hour.
I feel like
or two.
I can turn into her. I'm like so close to being there because I send you a message and it's like, "Hey Steve, tomorrow I'd really like to try and figure out this interference issue," and then I get no response for like a day and a half, and then I have to come into chat and like be like, "Hey Destiny, how's it going? Really would like a Discord thing," and then let me play you here. Okay, what does Dan want? Is there an interference? I don't know, Dan. I guess we'll figure it out at the studio, okay? Is there something else? It seems really important that you went and you did this. I don't know. I don't know the answer. That's how you respond. And then I was like, okay, cool. That would have been good for you to say in a DM. I just fucking hate you.
I'm glad you hate me. I'm glad my stalkers are a joke to you also, but
It's not a real stalker unless
she
they're...
is. She DMs me a lot. There's another one that actually moved to Miami. I don't know if she's looking for me, but she has a Twitter account and Instagram account, and she DMs me on both. Across
Oh my
multiple
God,
accounts.
they have a Twitter and an Instagram. Stalker alert.
I'll send you. She sends me. I think she's legitimately looking for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not that hard to find.
Okay. Well,
I
maybe
could
she's
find you.
listening.
Does she want to have a romantic relationship with you?
I think so. Usually when these people are DMing me, they're talking like we're having conversations because I think their assumption is that things I'm saying on stream are being said like to them. So I don't know if it's also some like psychosis or whatever you would call it or something else, but you know.
You gave me a lot of shit for the slasher conversation, the on the record, off the record shit. Yeah,
You
go
know
ahead
what I
and
mean?
laugh. And I was correct. I was absolutely correct on every part. Here's now that Slasher's not here to defend himself, I just want to throw this out here. Back in the 2020s, or whenever the shit happened with Doc, Slasher had nobody on the record that would do it.
Sorry.
True or false?
Don't ever look at my switcher. We're going to stay on you for the rest of the time.
Click true or false.
They were on background.
They were on background. That's correct. Now, there's a story that came out recently in Rolling Stone. Is there anyone on the record on that story?
They're on background.
Okay.
No,
so
wait, there is a Twitch employee, ex-employee on record. Really?
There is no one on the record today.
Wait, then who is the person that they named that they have quotes from in the article?
There is no one. They don't have any quotes. They have quotes from Slasher.
Really? Wait, hold on.
You want to pull up the article?
Yeah.
Okay,
Why don't we go ahead and
let's do that.
why don't we go ahead and do that?
Okay. Bloomberg, doctor, pedophile.
Yeah, just go ahead and search that up.
Okay. Bloomberg reports Doc was allegedly banned for sexual. Okay. Click.
Oh, Bloomberg is Rolling Stone now?
Would you like to switch to the Rolling Stone one?
Well, you said Rolling Stone, so I would prefer if we go with the one that you actually, said. Yeah.
Rolling Stone, pedophile.
He's walking right into my train.
Doctor.
He has no idea what he's talking about right now. I've read this article from top to bottom.
Disrespect.
Completely lost here. Get ready for the
Click.
Get ready for the excuses.
I can hear you, but
It's gonna
it
be
means
fucking
nothing because you're done.
He's about
All
to
right,
humiliate.
so
Oh my God, what's this code going to be? Yeah.
what are we looking for here? A source said? We're looking for a named source, an on-the-record source.
Scroll it down a little.
Okay. I see Guy Beam. Is he the source?
No, not yet. Scroll down a little bit more.
Okay.
Wait. Scroll down a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Scroll down a little bit more.
Yep.
A little bit more. Scroll down a little bit more. What about Cody Connors?
What about him? He's mentioned right up here as making a fucking tweet. Is that what we're...
That ex-Twitch employee down there is a new guy who's on the record background.
He's not on the record or background.
Then who's being quoted down there? The ex-Twitch employee.
They're quoting a tweet.
No, down the bottom, the ex-Twitch employee. That's who they're quoting now, who wouldn't be quoted before. That one.
Yeah, what's the name of this person?
Their ex-Twitch employee.
Bro, fuck you, man. Nothing has changed. That's all I was saying.
Before, that guy didn't want to go on background.
He still isn't on the record.
No, he is.
He's on the record, so what's his name?
He's being quoted. He's on background.
I hate you so much. Here, my big issue was that back then, Slasher knew firsthand from the guy, probably like the biggest in charge of running the DrDisrespect pedophile allegation squad or whatever. And just because he couldn't get any documents or something, he didn't run with it. And what I'm saying is he should have did it. Said, I know this guy's not lying to me. YOLO, on background. I'm running it. No different than today.
Damn.
There still isn't a source today. There is no one at Twitch that's saying shit.
Yeah, but back then he only had secondhand information. But now he had
firsthand. He had firsthand.
Oh, really? He had firsthand information?
Yes, he said he did.
Back then he said he had firsthand information? Are you sure about that?
He told us that he had firsthand information.
I don't think so. I think he said he only had secondhand information.
He had information from the people that ran the team.
Why don't you go and pull that up then?
You want me to pull up the entire VOD of us talking?
Oh, so you don't have a source. Debate one.
I was in the conversation.
Debate.
I asked him point blank. I said this. I said, do you know 100%? If you yawn again, I'm going to slap the shit out of you. How many times do you need to yawn?
You're not going to slap.
How many times do you need to yawn?
You're not going to slap anyone.
I'm going to.
In my studio. Number one.
Okay. Answer me this. How many times do you need to yawn?
I need oxygen to power my massive brain. Do you understand that your brain consumes half the calories in your body? So yeah, I will yawn. I need a lot of oxygen to power this.
Do it again.
Boy. I don't need
yawn
to yawn
on
right
command.
now. I'm good. I've adequately supplied myself right now.
Really? Personally, I've set myself up so that I don't need to yawn during podcasts, actually. Do you know that? I've actually trained myself like a machine, a trained machine that can get enough oxygen by talking and breathing naturally that I don't have to do one of those moments. I'm good. I can do it without
I think you undergoing extensive training that involved deprivation of oxygen for extended periods of time.
You think that explains a lot?
That's the most believable thing you've ever told me.
That's funny that you've said that. So I think that
you're the one bragging about not getting enough oxygen.
Okay, first of all, is not what I said. I said that over over a course of a long period of time, I've exposed myself to... You're yawning again.
I'm not. I was opening I was closing my mouth, a hand over my mouth.
All right, whatever. Hey, speaking of which, did you know that there's like almost another hour of this podcast that you're not going to see on this YouTube video? If you want to get the full thing, you have to be a Patreon subscriber, which you can do at patreon.com/anything else. You also have very cool things that you get in there, like being able to be on the live show viewer call-ins, suggesting the topics, and like behind the scenes footage. There's some really good stuff there. So yeah, check it out. Some more Patreon exclusive footage. And here is my neighbor's cat ready to get into a fight to the death with Lycan's dog. He's a big pussy though. He's just smelling.
You chill.